Today I carry gist come. Yes.
I remember years ago in my little country home when there was no sunshine in my home. There was no food to eat. There was no good clothes to wear. Everything was just going upside down.
Hey guys, you are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome in the name of the Lord. Yeah, you are welcome in the name of the Lord. I can see all over you the glory of the Lord. You are welcome in the name of the Lord. Oh, hey guys, today I'm really feeling myself, so welcome, welcome, yeah, welcome, yeah. Okay, it's been a really long time since I felt like this filming a video, so here, take what you get. Hey guys, you're welcome to my channel. This is your girl Favor, and this is from the Heart with Favor. So today I'm doing something different. And if you are new to my channel, you're welcome. Please make sure to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button down below and the bell that comes up after to subscribe and to get notifications whenever I post new videos. And thank you to my returning subscribers. So, like I said, today we're doing something different. Today is story time. Like the song that played at the beginning of this video, yeah, I'm just going to tell some stories, few stories, because people see us and they're like, nah, you never had it rough, you never had a hard life. But I tell you, we really did have a very hard life. When I say hard, I mean hard. See my face, I mean it. Hard life. Anyway, so let's get to this video. So I'll start by letting people know that we really had it rough. We really had a hard life before God announced us, and I am so grateful for how far God has taken my family. I'm so grateful for how far God has taken me, has taken every member of my family, the lengths, the height that He has taken us to. I am just grateful. I look back and I know that it's just Him. It can't be any other thing. We didn't know anybody, we didn't have nothing, but He still brought us to the point that we are in right now. Life was really tough, really tough. A lot of people don't believe it. I remember one time, I think we were in my back. That was back in 2017. So I was in the office. That was our break time. So we were discussing. I forgot what we were discussing. So it now made me to remember and recount some experiences from when I was little, when life was hard for my family, and a lot of them were like, nah. I think we were like 4 or 5 there discussing. You know, a lot was like, nah, it's not possible, it's not true, I can't believe that you people pass through this. Nah, it's not possible. But the truth is, it is possible. See me like this, I know what hard life means. I was a child back then, but I had a taste of what hard life means. Seriously, I can't even imagine what life was like for my parents that were the grown-ups, the ones that had the responsibilities. I was feeling, that things were hard even as a child. You can imagine how the adult would feel. So I remember one of the times to eat, which one is 3 square meals for where? My person will get money, they chop 3 square meal as far back as then. No. Sometimes I remember one time my mom made egusi. That was a egusi we used to eat the night before. Then I think the next morning, afternoon, we used it with rice. The woman who said, "Una go chop," we say, "Una go chop." Any combination you see, it's food. My mom, and I think that's her own story, her own. Whenever one of these days, I'll try to get her on this on this platform, on this channel, she will come, she will talk, but she doesn't really like to be shown. So I remember one of the times we were eating abacha. If you are Nigerian, you know what abacha is, and the English name is African salad. So you know how to enjoy abacha. You use crayfish, of course, and then you don't grind the crayfish, you eat it like that. So we were eating the abacha, and then that spiky head got stuck in my throat. That day I felt like I was going to die. Imagine the level of poverty, that you don't have water in your house. So in the estate of poor people, in that group of poor people, we are regarded as the worst. So it's like the poor calling you poor. I remember it's been said in one of our songs, and people might think it's just an expression. It's not just an expression. It is a true life story. We were that poor, that even the roof over our head was leaking in different locations, that we have to use buckets to catch the water, if you get what I mean. Anyway, so the thorn got stuck. I won't call it bone now, I don't know what I will call it, but those spiky things in the crayfish, that dry crayfish. So it got stuck in my throat, but there was no water to drink, because you had to use water to get it down. So my mom was running from one, and it was in the afternoon now, running from one neighbor's house to another. Finally, we got to the house of a neighbor. I had water. The relief I felt when I drank that water. Trust me, you don't want bone in your throat. That's a bad experience, and then that happens and you don't have water. See me, my little life was flashing before my own eyes. How old was I then? I think I should be around 4 or so. Around 4 years or so. So that's like one. And then I remember it was so bad that sometimes, so yes, parents go out, they buy things for their kids, and they come back, so my dad would buy sweets, and my mom would need to cook, and there would be no Maggi, as we call it now, bouillon cube, as the chefs would call it, but it's Maggi, the common Nigerian man knows. No, we don't get Maggi. So I would have to return my sweet of 5 naira to buy Maggi of 5 naira to cook that food, because we believe that food no will get taste. So I remember when one of my uncles visited, when he was leaving, he bought noodles, Indomie to be precise back then, that small packet. So he bought 3, and I was one that went out with him to get it, because he told my mom to let me go with him, so I could take whatever it was that he was going to buy. So I was one that went out with him, went to the aboki's shop. Not these people now. Anyway, Nigerians understand. I don't know how to explain this thing to non-Nigerians. Anyway, so we bought the Indomie. See me rejoicing. We are going to eat Indomie today. Only to get my mom told me, oh yeah, return it and collect the money. It was not, I'm laughing now, but it was not funny. I was crying. I was please, let's eat this Indomie. My mom said, I can't collect the money. That money is more important than this thing. Because funny thing is, at the end of the day, that money was used to cook soup. You can imagine, using the money we used to buy 3 Indomie, because it was just I, Rejoice, and Joshua. Yeah, it was just the 3 of us. So he bought 3 packets of Indomie for 3 people. But you have to return the Indomie now to be able to collect the money and cook something else that will last, not just a meal, that will go around for everybody in the family, not just the 3 of you. I remember also when one of our neighbors had me count 1 to, was it 100? think 1 to 100, just so I could eat digestive biscuits. That biscuit was, I think, 10 naira then. 10 naira was a big money then. I see me sweating to count 1 to 100, and I counted it. I was known as the smart girl then, but anyways, I counted 1 to 100 just to eat biscuits for 10 naira. See, poverty is bad. Poverty is a bad something. Anyways, these stories, they seem funny now, they sound funny, but back then, when you're in the crux of the thing, it's not funny. Like. And this goes to show that no matter where you are in life right now, there's always a better place. Just do your part and let God do his part. And favor supersedes labor. Like my dad would always tell us that God's favor supersedes labor. Yes, you should labor, but pray that his favor would, or that he would favor the work of your hands, as the Bible tells us. So I remember us being sent back from school a whole lot of times. I can't count how many times we had to leave school because we never paid school fees. How much was school fees back then, sir? We haven't paid school fees, so we had to leave. We had to be sent out of school a lot of times, and sometimes we now have to stay like 2-3 days back at home before my dad would go beg the school management. They take us back, and anyway, those things. And the stuff we used to carry water to school, they say desperation is the mother of invention. So not just any kind of can. Sometimes it's just bottle that has a cork. You just put it and carry water and go to school. Just so you carry water and go to school. If you see food, we carried gari to school. We carried gari and soup to school because which one is no be person wey get rice dey chop, they go chop rice. If you get rice, you chop rice. If you get beans, you chop beans. Soup and gari happen to be like the cheapest thing. So, and it's probably what we ate in the night that spilled over to the morning. So you all gotta carry it to school, and we have to carry it to school. Seriously, I'm not a very good storyteller, as you can tell. I'm just jumping around from one story to another, but this is just me recounting what life was like before the announcement, before God announced us, like I said. And I'm even saying this thing, I just remember watching TV was luxury then. It was serious luxury. We had to watch television through the window of another person's house, and God have mercy on you if my father catches you. If my father catch you, you are finished. Because he has already warned us, don't try it. No matter how much you want to watch whatever it is that they are showing on the telly, don't go and play. Don't stand over somebody's window just because you want to watch TV. Seriously. And I'm seeing TV now is now like a common thing. Almost every household has a television, but back then it was serious luxury. If you can afford TV, when I get small money now, at least change day on a hand. So when I say the poorest amongst the poor, that was our case back then. That's our case back then. I can't really, there are a lot of experiences. I'm just saying just a few. I was just remembering this afternoon. I was just remembering everything that person don't pass through for this life. And you see that God has really brought us, but it's God that has brought us thus far. It's just him. So like I said before, no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing, no matter the situation, don't give up, because that's not the end of your story. That's not the end of you. that's actually your starting point. Those are your those are the chapters that will make up the book of your life. Don't give up. Bible actually says, despise not the days of your little beginning. You know, and remembering these things now, then I would say, why, if say I was a little bit grown, I would be like, God, why are things this hard for us? But right now, I now see that sometimes God lets you pass through some things so that when He blesses you, you appreciate the blessing. When the right things or when the good things come, you appreciate them. You don't just feel like entitled to, because a lot of times you just feel entitled to a lot of things. See, anything you're enjoying in this life, any blessing you're enjoying in this life is a privilege. You are not entitled to it. Even if you are born into it, it's a privilege, because your story could have been mine. Your story could have been another person's, and maybe there are other people that had it worse than I did. Maybe there are people that are having it worse than we did. But one thing I know is that is not the end of them. That's not the end of their story. So at the end of the day, this story time still has a moral lesson. Don't give up. Whatever you're going through right now, no matter how hard or difficult the situation is, it is not the end of you. The better you is still ahead. So, to the best of my abilities, as I am not a good storyteller, I hope that through this series of stories, these few stories that I have told you, that I have encouraged someone. Because, like I said, this channel is for us to encourage ourselves. Let me know in the comment section below what are the things you've experienced in this life that you know can be a form of encouragement to someone else. Because I always say that some things you pass through in this life, they are not necessarily for you alone. It's probably for somebody else to grow. It's probably a lesson that somebody else has to learn from you. Because no matter, I believe that there are a lot of people that have had it worse. There are a lot of people that are still having it not so good. So let's encourage them. And it's not just about things being hard. If there is any other situation you think that you have passed through, you can encourage someone. You can speak courage into someone by just sharing that testimony. So if you've liked this video so far, give us a thumbs up, like this video, and please do not forget to subscribe. To those that have not subscribed, please subscribe. If I have to say it again, I will say it. Please subscribe. So until next time, I remain your girl Favour. Stay safe, people. Bye.